Welcome back to the Grand Slam channel. Got an early video covering Monday Night Football between the Broncos and the Browns. We'll be running 2 or 3 slips, including a Gobby slip. We do have 4 NBA games, so I'll focus mostly on that. But let's get started. First one I'll be going with is Bo Nix. And I got several props I'm going to be running with him. Obviously, the first one will be his passing yards. I do like his fantasy score as well. So the first will be passing yards. Second one I like for him will be his fantasy score. And a sneaky one that I like for him will be his first half fantasy score and his pass completions. So 4 props for Bo Nix. Fantasy score, he's at 17.5. I do have him for at least 2 touchdowns in this game. He should clear his 200 yards, so he should cash his fantasy score. He does run the ball quite a bit, but not really banking on that. But if you want to take his fantasy score, passing yards, his pass completion is decent. I expect that one to get bumped to 22.5. But I think the one I'm going to be taking will be his first half, and that's probably going to be one of my anchors. So Bo Nix, first half passing yards. Fantasy score is not bad at 8.5, but I do like his passing yards. He's cashed this in 9 of his 10 games. So I'll be taking the over. Obviously, the Broncos are right in the middle of the playoff race. They should have a win against the Cleveland Browns. It's going to be close, but if I was taking money line, I will be taking the Broncos. I expect Bo Nix to do his thing. But these are the 4 props I like for him, so you can mix and match or pick your favorite. Personally, I like his passing yards, his first half passing yards as well, and you can go wrong with his fantasy score. But these are the 4 props you can choose from. Which brings me to my next one, and that'll be his opponent, James Winston. And for him, I do like his full game props. So let's head on over to his full game props. And the only one I really like from him is his passing yards, and that's pretty much it at 230.5. He usually averages between 230 and 250. So I'll be taking him as well. So let's head on over to the receivers. As far as rushing yards, didn't find any good value. Cleveland usually hands the ball to Nick Chubb, Jerome Ford. Same thing with the Broncos. They only got Javonte Williams. Bo Nix occasionally runs the ball. And they got Javonte Williams as well, like I just mentioned. You can take his 35.5. It's a low line for starting running back. But Broncos are known to throw in the air. So Bo Nix, obviously, I do have him as one of my anchors. But let's head on over to receiving yards. So let's clear the board off of here. Jerry Jeudy, 59.5. I do like his receiving yards. Probably be the main target for James. You can also target Nick Chubb at 3.5. It's not bad. I mean, he occasionally gets a reception here and there. If he gets one reception, he should cash it at 3.5. Obviously, he's known for his running. But that could be a sneaky play in there at 3.5. I do like Devon Bell. I think this is going to get bumped. I do like his fantasy score as well. So I will be targeting him. Same thing with Courtland Sutton. This is probably going to become a popular play. I do like him. I think I mentioned him in the video last night. I do have his fantasy score and receiving yards. Most likely I will pivot to his fantasy score. I do have him scoring a touchdown. So at 13.5, hard to pass up. Past 10 games, he's cashed his 8 of 10. You can see his past 5 games, he's been tearing it up. And his line is at 13.5, so he's been averaging close to 20 in the past 5 games. As you can see, his last 5, 21. So his line to be at 13.5. It's not bad. So I'll be taking that and his receiving yards. If you want to take his rush or receiving touchdown, it should be possibly a demon. And if I was taking any demon, it will be Courtland Sutton. As you can see, it's already a popular play as well. But if I was taking any demon, this would probably be the demon I'll be taking. And that's pretty much it. Those are the ones I'll be targeting. And one more sneaky one that I like to mention is another receiving yards. And that will be Jordan Atkins at 14.5. Like I said, Jerry Jeudy is going to be the main target. But I think Cleveland's tight end, he should get a couple receptions, and for the line to be at 14.5, it's another sneaky play I'll throw in there on my 5-man. So those are the 5 that I like. Obviously, the ones I liked most was Bo Nix. So mix and match, pick your favorite. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Appreciate the support. If you want additional slips, I also do slips on Sleeper, Chalkboard, Underdog. I did post them on my Discord. If you're interested, the link is in the description below. Other than that, have a great Monday. I will have a separate video out covering NBA slate, which will be only 4 games. Other than that, see you guys in the next one.